How's it going? Today I'm doing an all-star team for four leaf. There's so many people I'd like to have on this team. Um, just adding a few this year that I didn't have on last year and switching it up. Doesn't mean I don't think they're as much of an all-star. They are. They're everybody that subscribes, everybody I know that's on YouTube. They're all all-stars. But this is just a one-time team for four-leaf cards. He does this once a year. It's all in fun, and what I like to do is I like to hold up a sports figure that I associate with the person on the All-Star team. So first we'll start off with Mickey Mantle, 1967 OPG, and he's representing Rocket Rick J cards. Rick's a great guy. All these people are great people, so that's all I'm gonna say about that. Um, my boxing buddy, here's Jack Sharkey, and he represents George at Concrete Buddies. And next we have, here's a 2022 11 out of 25 Aaron Judge patch auto, and he's representing Adam at Vintage Sanctuary. And Four Leaf asked us to have 15 people on the All-Star team, 2 Rookies of the Year, and 6 coaches. So here's number 4 on my list, Billy Williams, autographed Beckett certified card, representing Vintage Steve. Vintage Card Steve. Next up, we have a PSA DNA autograph of Al Kaline representing Dave at Legends of the Dugout. And here we have a Cuban matchbook, Guillermo Barbone. It's representing Orlando at Collector's Dream. Next up, Duke Snyder PSA DNA signed card representing Rick Acosta, Dodger Collector. I'll have the address to all these great stations down below, the great channels down below. And please check them out if you haven't checked them out before. Next up we have Jesse from Think Blue. Sandy Koufax representing him. There's a few Dodger fans on here. I know. Don't get too excited, Rick. Vintage oddball cards. Not everybody's a Dodger fan. As I'm saying that, here's a Pee Wee Reese PSA DNA autograph representing Drew. A Vintage Legacy. And back-to-back Drews. We have this 3-card panel, Transagram side panel, representing Drew Clean Cheap Shots. And the main guy on here for Drew is John Blue Moon Odom of the Oakland A's. Next up, I'm going to draw out a Jackie Robinson for Mike, baseball history collector. That's a 1949 Eureka stamp. Next up, we have Harmon Killebrew. That's a Pittsburgh exhibit of Harmon Killebrew, representing commenting collector. Rob's another fellow Minnesota guy. Next up, my good friend in Kansas City, but originally from Chicago, I believe. Sweetness, Walter Payton, and this is a 1976 team issue card that you would get if you wrote into the team. So check out Dre Diaz. Next up, we have the card story, represented by 1965 Old London coin of Hank Aaron. If you want to see any Hank Aaron or Warren Spahn item, check out that channel. Matt has an awesome collection. Okay, for Rookies of the Year, I'm sorry, got one more All-Star. That was 14. Number 15, Carl Yastrzemski, representing Eric at the Card Closet. Boston Red Sox fan, Laker fan. He's not too far away from me either, over in South Dakota. Okay, first Rookie of the Year. Anybody guess this one? Bowling Green State University, going with BK at Mac Wax Stacks. Fun channel, check him out. He's into a lot of different things. He has a stash club, he has a Mac card collection, among many other things, wrestling, etc. My other Rookie of the Year choice is Rob, Baseball Time Traveler. He tells some great stories with some great baseball history. Coaching staff. These guys don't need a shout out. Everybody knows who they are, but here's this year's coaching staff. We'll go with Aaron Nola, representing Ray from Philly. And a recent pickup for me, this 1934-35 Quaker Oats baseball scorer, and the Babe Ruth collector of collectors that I know personally is Rick Vintage Oddball Cards. And the next guy on the coaching staff, represented by Eddie Wakus. There he is in his Phillies jersey. Our Sunday night host for the Card Room Live, Alex Bowman, 53. Come and join us on Sunday nights, and we got a pretty good chat going on that too. Okay, next guy, everybody knows him too. Satchel Paige with the Cleveland Indians here, 1949 exhibit. Scott at Reindeer Studios. He's got a great channel of artwork and Cleveland Indians, and show you how to run the bases when you get a Cy Young card. Next up we have TJ Mack, represented by Steve Garvey. Another excellent collection. All these guys have great collections, great people. The shouting out, bunch of great guys, more or less. And then the final person on the coaching staff, represented by Ted Williams, Picker Jim S. So as difficult as it was to come up with a team, I just went with a little different angle this year. Next year it'll be different again. I've got a lot of good friends in the hobby, and I hope that you can support Eric and this All Star team. It's kind of fun, and hope everybody enjoyed at least the cards. Um, the guy behind the cards is kind of an introvert, still trying to come out of his um, introvert shell. But thanks everybody for watching, and have a great rest of the week. Hump day today.